I am here. So, I am Emma from Emmy's from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. On Sunday we did some lino etching, I would call it. We did a few and I've done some more since then. And tonight we're going to play with a jelly plate with them. Because why not? I have done some smaller ones. We are going to use the little jelly plate. Look at the state of my hands. And I have got some smaller pieces of card that I would like to turn into notelets or cards or something like that. And I'm going to use these little jelly plates. Just little diddy ones. Hi, how are you? Have you been crafting? Me. Handcrafted by me. I love that name. It really is. Have you got a YouTube channel as well? You know, I've never actually thought to ask you that. But I am human again. For the first time in about 100 years, it feels like I am human. So, we are going to jelly plate. Before that, though, I'm going to show you the mushrooms that I was waffling on about that I've been doing. So, this is one with... Oops, one's fell over. This is one with the bees on. Bees and ladybugs. They're quite big. So that is the first one. And then I've done some forky ones, like fork style ones. The rabbit on. That I love. Hi Maureen. Hi Kim. Hi Stephanie. Hi Sheila. So these are the mushrooms I was waffling on about. And I've pretty much, this is what I've sat and done in the sitting room. I've had so much clay all over the place. It's like the fork arty ones. And then I did do a nutcracker one and another one, but they're wrapped up to go to the new home. And I also have this one that's not finished yet, but it is strawberry mushrooms. So it's not finished yet, that one. But they are from wooden mushrooms that I got from Home Bargains. They're just decorations, like horrible wooden mushrooms with like string wrapped around them. And I saw them and I thought they could be really, really nice. But once you add all the clay to them, because I was thinking I could hang them, once you add all the clay to them, they're too heavy to hang, so I put them all on stands, and I absolutely love them. So, I am human. Did I reply to you, Stephanie? Honestly, I feel like I've lost 10 days of my life. I've no idea where I've been or what I've done. I cannot find the bag of stamps that I got, but I did find some of the foam board. That is actual foam board that was already cut into shapes, and I found in a charity shop. So what I've done is I actually peeled off, I'll do it on this one, peeled off like the cardboard layer that was on it, but I don't think we need to. And all we did last time was, I want a pencil that I don't mind pressing down hard on, and all we did was, oh yeah, so we do actually need it to be more the foam board without the layer of card on. All we did, if you remember, was, now we did actually trace a picture. So you do need like a blunt, I would say even blunter than that, because it is just, maybe, do I have a thicker tool than this? You get the same effect though, kind of. But where's my other ball tool at? We use the back of the paintbrush. So, and the more time you take, the better it gets. No, I'm going to go back to the pencil. Now, I don't think this is the right stuff that I used last time. It's like mountain foam board, but you do get very similar results as when you are doing the lino printing. My good God, I forgot words there. And you can also, if you cut it into shapes, you can kind of do the outline to them. This I won't use. It isn't the right stuff. I thought it might have been, but it's not. It's kind of, I suppose you just do dots and things. But I will get some more. I will order some and we will go over that. But tonight we're just going to use the lino prints. So, like I say, I have cut some paper down, like watercolour paper. and I would like to make notelets or cards or something. I'm thinking simple. I'm thinking just something, do you know, like the air ones that you pay like $5.99 for in a shop, a card. I'm thinking something along those lines, but Emma style. So we'll see what happens with that. So I'm just going to use acrylic paints. You can absolutely use, well, actually, we'll do some of these first. Just the oxides and things. So let's have some Stormy Sky. I'm so sorry I'm rattling the life out of this. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just pop that on as the first layer. I'm thinking just there. Like that. So that's our first layer. These little jelly plates are absolutely incredible. They are from Gel Press Petites. Love them. Love them, love them. Clarity Stamps used to sell them. Don't know where you get them from now. I've had mine ages. Ages and ages and ages. So I've got the blue. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a red. Yes, we played. That's all right. As long as it's not just me forgetting. It usually is, honestly. I feel like I've lost 10 days, but I am human today, and I've had a productive day, and I'm very happy about it. Like, do you know, I just thought, like, this was it. I just thought I was going to have a sore throat forever. So I'm back on the acrylic paint now. So what I did do was I did cut some more out, and I did some mushrooms and some of the leaves and things. But what I'm thinking is, and just, if this shows up nice, it might be horrible, but they're not massive pieces of paper, so I'm not really too fussed if they don't work. Just like that. And I'm not thinking too many layers. I'm just thinking something a little bit different. Turned upside down. And again, these ones are quite easy to use, just like a stamp. I don't hate that, and I think I would leave that there. Just with, all I would do with this is, I haven't got the mounts or anything to finish it off, but I think I'll take a brown pen, and all I would do is I would make sure that's not straight, then you don't have to line up your gel press completely. If you've got a big gel press, a jelly plate, you can cut them down. I mean, I don't know how well that would work. I might try and find an old one and do that with it. But, like I say, I don't know where you get the petite ones. I would try Amazon. Like that. And then if this is mounted on a craft card or black card or something, you could even pop a little bit of ribbon around the bottom. And just like that, you've got something that is just, it's just pretty, it's quick, it's simple. Do I have some words near me? I bet you I don't, because me and words are just insane. Oh, I tell you what I do have though, that would look nice with this. Because it's Remembrance Day, I have these poppies. Oh, they're not going to be bright enough. I think all different colours of these on. Could. I'm going to do another one different, and we're going to pop one of them on it. So that's the first print there. Pop it to one side. It's just something a little bit different. Something, if you want to use your Distress Oxides and ink pads with, you absolutely can. I always tend to go towards paints. Don't know why. Just do. I just like them. What do you think of your mushrooms anyway? Do you like me mushrooms? What have you been up to? Is everybody else freezing? It has gone so cold here. This one here is the stencil that I did ages ago, if you remember. I'm going to pop that on. And another piece of paper. And then just hold it in place. And I think we'll move it up a little bit. There is one of my hairs. I am molten. Pop that on. and lift. And then, because we've still got this as well, I'm trying so hard to keep these pieces of paper clean, like, without getting fingerprints all over. We can absolutely cut them down again though and make them smaller if need be. This one I'm going to put onto there. And if you just want to do backgrounds like this, you can quite easily stamp over the top of them as well, or just add something on. I'm actually thinking this one with that would be perfect. Yes, 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 yes. Now these were on the website. I am getting them back. I think I'm getting them back if they ever arrive. They say that on the way. They were supposed to be here. I don't know when they were supposed to be here, but they were supposed to be here now. Everything seems to take 300 years at the minute. They are stickers as well. They are a chipboard. And they are a sticker. But just like that. Now, how cute is that? It's so simple and sweet. And if you're just looking for a card, and I'm just using a blue biro. No, it's black. I was going to say, oh no, it's blue. Just like that. Just go around. I'm not going to draw an outline yet in case I need to take a little bit of this off. But look at that. And these, honestly, people have prints like these on the front of cards and they're charging $5 for them. You could do notelets, all kinds of things. Different shapes. I mean, you don't even need a jelly plate. Just use your mount foam board. And then for this one, I think I'm going to go in with a red. And we're going to get some of these mushrooms on the go. I love mushrooms and toadstools so much. Get that off there. Might be a bit much on there. I'm going to move that to the side actually. And that can be me cleany offy bit. And then these are the toadstools that I've done. They are pretty simple. They're really, really simple. So this one's got the little spots taken out of it. So is this one. Now, I don't know how this will look. If some of them don't work, I'm not going to cry about it. Like I say, it's just a very small piece of paper and I've already got a mark on it. So I might actually die cut some of them out as well. And then that over the top. It might look terrible, it might not. You can't tell that the mushrooms, but it doesn't look terrible. So what I think I'll do is I am going to put some sap green on. I bet you, oh, it's horrible getting work done in the house. My kitchen took 365 days. For the world's smallest kitchen. Can you believe actually how long it took? Stupid amount of time. So with this one, I'm going to take this leaf here that I've done. Super simple carvings. And I'm going to take it off there. We're getting plenty paint on it. And then I'm just going to get another piece of this paper. And what I'm thinking is, or hoping is, if I pop it down, come and see, just like that, we might just get a print of a leaf. We did. It's super simple. Now that, you can jazz it up, you can do all sorts with it. That there, honestly, I've seen them. They're just crazy. I'm going to grab another piece of paper because that red and brownie coloured one, the ochre coloured one, I'm going to leave as is because I really quite like it now that I'm looking at it. So I'll pop that to one side. And that one. That one, I'm leaving that one as is. I love it. Honestly, they're so simple to do and very effective. Shall we change the shape and see what else we can get? I've got a triangle and a square. What do you think? I'll go square. We can do the triangle as well, so I'll pop that on there. Now, let's build some layers up because I've done some really, really simple ones. I'm going to start off with nickel anzo yellow. And you really only need a drop or two or 22. Like that. This is quite a bright yellow. And then I'm going to use this one that we just took the lines out of and just remove some of the yellow. It's a really, really simple concept. That side. I'll do it at the top. And you can do a full sheet of like these, like quilting ones. I did one ages ago on the front of a journal. I'll have to see if I can find the journal. And all I did was I did them with hexagons. And I absolutely love the way it turned out. Let's go for that. No, let's go for, yeah, sap green. A little bit. And we'll go for a lighter green. And this is green gold. Get rid of that yellow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this big leaf that we did and I'm just going to pop it straight over the top and lift it off. Has anybody else bought any tools to try the Lino printing with? Now, it might be too similar to this, but I'm just looking to build up layers. Obviously, because I've took that bit of it, so it's still lines, really. But I'm just thinking, building up. See how it's building up? And then I'm going to take a brown, and we'll see how it turns out. You just need tiny, tiny bits of paint. I'm doing these. And I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to take it out of the middle. And hopefully it'll work how I kind of want it to work. If not, then it doesn't really matter, does it? We can just pop something else over the top of it. And have that there. I think it's going to work. You can kind of see what it's going to look like through the actual mount, especially with the little ones. You can do this with most of the jelly plates, actually. The only one I find a bit hard with is the big ones. I like that though. And you can go back in with pens. You can go back in with whatever you like. Bring it to life. You can go back in with a bright green and add all the details out. Cut it down. It's so simple. It's so easy. Let's go in with, oh, my thing broke. Let's try some pink. Oh, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. So this one here is a thicker acrylic, and it is opaque, so that will cover anything underneath it. If I did this one with opaque, all you would have been able to see is the green gold coming through in the sap green. That would have covered the rest of the brown, but I quite like being able to see the other colours coming through. It's always good to be aware of different things like that when you on the jelly plate, and you just kind of, you can predict kind of what's going to happen at the end. I don't often think about it. I just play. I want to have this one in the middle. I just play and do whatever. And if I get a good print, I get a good print. if I don't, I just keep going over the top of it till I do. Or till I like it anyway. It doesn't necessarily mean everybody else will think it's good. So I've got pink. And I kind of want this mushroom. It's really plain. Just plain. But I kind of want to do a couple of different ones. So I've got pink. Should we go purple just for a change? I've got quinacridone violet. Oh, dioxine purple. Really dark purple. I love this colour. And this one is a liquid acrylic. And it doesn't actually tell us, is it? It's a series 4, semi-transparent. It tells you actually in writing on that one. Yes, you do need to go back to your collage. You're very good at them, Maureen. So on this one, I still want to be able to see the pink behind it. But I also want to remove the actual purple bits where the mushroom is. So I'm using it like a stamp and taking some off as I go. We'll try that. We'll see what happens with that. If it's horrible, it's horrible. If it's not, then yay. So we're going to be able to see the outline, and I will go back over it probably with a black to pull out the mushroom more, and then I'll probably add in some spots or something. But it's just the start. There we go. It's just the start. All a starting point. What else have we got? Let's do this one with the crosses. Let's get a bit grungy. So I'll start off with nickel anzo, just a little bit. And that can be the first layer. And this is a transparent one as well. And I'm going to take that off, and I've put tiny little amounts on so that it probably won't show up too much. Oh, I'm running out of paper already. I thought I cut enough. Excuse me, hiccups. Have that one. See, it's already quite grungy with the other colours left on. I always get the hiccups when I talk too much. I am going to go for a... What have we got? I'm going to go for a blue, actually. We haven't done blue yet. So this is cerulean blue. I think that's how it's said. Right, oh, Emma's hay. Where is it? It's on there. And molten. Like that. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to do this again with this and move it over a little bit. I'm going to get another layer of it. And I'm kind of keeping the lines going the same way, just so I don't overpower too much. Oh, I like that. That's looking nice, isn't it? I hope isn't it? And then I think I will go for... Do you know what? I'm going to add some walnut stain to it. And just see what happens with the oxide over the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. Just at random. I'm hoping that it doesn't show up too much, but it gives it like a grungy look over the top. So you can still see through it, but you can kind of see the layer of the leaves just a little bit. And then I'm going to go for a... do you know what I'm going to go for? I'm actually going to go for... I know I said grungy, but I'm going to go for teal. I wasn't impose me in a bikini. I wear your bikini because your house will be nice and warm. See, I think I would turn the heating off because it's supposed to be cold for Christmas. It's always cold at Christmas. What I miss, though, is it used to snow on Christmas Day. Now it never does. Sometimes it's just blooming warm. Right, let's use this one. I love this one. I didn't do as I said and hide in the sink, but that's fine. Now these ones here, I discovered you can put them on the bottom of there and stamp with them. But I think once they're on, I think they'd be pretty tough to get off. Oh no, it's all right. We'll put one there as well. Like that. And this teal is opaque, so it's probably going to cover quite a bit. We'll see what happens. Kind of don't want to spoil this one. I like it, but we'll just go with it. Still going to be able to see it, I think. Oh, I like it. I don't think it's very grungy though, but I think what I'm thinking is now, I'm kind of thinking the Flower Fairy. We could have her on, a smaller version of it, or we could have, what have I got close by? Oh, still coughing, but human. What have I got? I don't think I've got anything that I can actually grab, but I'm going to leave it as is because I really like that. Then again, no, I'm going to leave it as is because I might get some stamps out later. So I've got that one as well. Should we switch to the triangle? And what do you think of these? Would you prefer the big jelly? Do you prefer the big jelly plates? Or are you enjoying this? I'm going to make sure I put them all back because I broke some by not looking after. I don't really. I'm ridiculous. I forget what I'm doing half the time. I've got a triangle as well. You're all right, Val? Absolutely fine. But we don't get a lot of snow now. We don't. But see, my nana was my gran. And we used to have, when I was a kid, we used to have massive big Christmas. The whole family would be there. I would eat my body weight in carrots. Suppose that's why my eyesight still works. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Now, I mean, I still love Christmas now, but we'll go to my mum's now. And it's always warm. It's never ever, you never get up on a Christmas morning and it's like snow. But I would like the snow to come Christmas Day and go Boxing Day. Another hay. It's on here again. What is going on? Have you got the small jelly plates, Kim? Is that what you just say? I like the small ones. It's something different, isn't it? So this one, I'm going to grab that stencil again. Where's it at? This one. And we'll do the triangle. We're going to move this near the top because I don't know how it'll turn out. I suppose we'll find out. I'm going to do the opposite way around down the bottom. And we'll just see what happens. And we can compare the two, I guess. Look at that. I've got a mark where that hair was. Let's turn it over. There we go. I'm thinking green. I'm thinking of, let's go simple-ish. I want it opaque though. Have I got an opaque green? No. Actually, let's go red. A nice thick red. And let's get a leaf on. Do you know what? Grumpy actually said to me the other day, he said, you know what? I never ever used to look at the colours of autumn, he says, till you started waffling about it. And he says, it's absolutely lovely. I said, no, tell us about it. I think he's getting in touch with his nature side. So I always say to him, I love autumn. I love the colours. I mean, I hate the leaves coming off the trees, but I love all the colours of it. We're going to have that one. on there. But then what I'm going to do is I am going to use this like an ink pad, I think, and put red all over this. And hopefully it'll work for the plan. We'll use that red on there as well. But this one, let's go that way. I'm thinking on there, we'll just go on the back of it and wash it. See how it turns out. But like I say, if it doesn't turn out very well, then it really doesn't matter. It's one little bit of paper. You can always turn it over and use the back. Are you ready? Ah, it's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, it hasn't. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'll always cut it. Or even cut it and use both sides. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the triangle, actually. It's different, though. Now, I do have some tiny little ones that were the offcuts off those paper. And we may as well put that on there. Like that. And then, have I got a black? Do I have a black? I do have a black somewhere. What colour is this one? Umber. We're going for umber. Pop that on there. And let's just do this and see what happens. Just because we can. And there's no reason why I can't go over this with white and use it. Oh, no. No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. Let's just clean this off. Right. Do a couple more. Actually, let's grab this stuff and give it half a chance. The star one. Still got the paper on the back. I'm going to grab a pokey tool because it might be that I was using a pencil. And I'm just going to... We may as well try it. Not too hard. I'm very heavy-handed with everything. Like I say, I found these in a charity shop. It was just in a bag of bits. And I picked it up because I was thinking about the jelly plate at the time. But then I lost them. Oh. Oh. But it's not the right stuff. But, I mean, it was £1. It was no big loss. I'll just keep going with this, actually. And then at least we can see how it's going to work. If it's going to work. The world's worst stars. But let's go with it. Let's go with orange. Now, it's probably the wrong shape as well because you're not going to see the whole thing. But, like I say, we can see how it's going to work and you can see where I was kind of going with it. I will, I promise, get some more of the mount board though, and we'll do that again because we did like a full set. It does work. Not perfect, but it does work. Let's get rid of this triangle one. So I'm not impressed with the shape. I've never been a triangle-y person. I like a circle, I like a square, I like a rectangle. Triangles, unless I'm doing like a full sheet of them back to front and things like that. I do like a circle though. It's funny how we have our favourite shapes, isn't it? Does anybody else have a favourite shape or is it just me? I do have some of these little pieces left. And I think we should do some little ones and then you can make little miniature cards just to see how we go. Just to keep playing. English spurs, foots of snow, shopping grammar. Foots of snow, I know what you mean. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they're so hard to draw. I mean, usually, to be honest, I've always drawn them like this. Always. Don't know why. But to actually draw one, they're never... I find if you do them fast, you draw them better. The less you think about it, the easier they come out. And let's go for purple. So I haven't used a purple yet. And what I'm thinking is, with these little pieces of watercolour card, I think let's have one there. And one there. And then I'll clean that bit off. Oh, no, I won't. I'll clean it off with this one. Let's look at the mess I make. Everything gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Let's move some out. Let's go for, where's that pink gone? Me broken pink. Before something sits on top of it and it pushes all the rest of the colour. There it is. It's getting squished. Move that there. Oh. Let's go for that. And that's still got red on it, to be honest. So it might show up. It might not. But I do. Can you tell which one's my favourite leaf? Bet you can't. Well, this side first. And then this side. And these colours are both opaque, so you can hardly see the purple coming through now. But this one here still looks quite good. So I'm going to grab another piece. And I'm just going to go straight in the middle to clean it off. Because I'm sure it can build on that one as well. And then I'm going to go in with the dioxine purple. And just see what happens. It might end up a gory mess. Somebody might like it though. And this one is opaque. No, it's not. This one is transparent. So I'm hoping we'll still be able to see the other colours through it and have the dark. And I'm just using the flower that we did. It might not be dark enough though. No, not really, but there's no reason why that can't be a builder. And we can have something in the middle of it. So this kind of thing, I'm thinking, let's get rid of the brown. I've actually got a bright pink pen. Let's use that. And these pens are the Energel. I absolutely love them. A while ago, I was talking to Lorna and she was saying, oh, have you got them? And I said, no. I did have them. I just forgot. Because I'm like a goldfish. Once around that fishbowl and it's gone. In fact, I think I've told you this before, Krista, on her phone, she actually had a picture of Dory of Finding Nemo. And that popped up every time I rang her. Should I be insulted? Probably. Over the top of this one, I'm desperately looking for things that I can put on it. I didn't think this through, did I? As usual. Emma unprepared. Oh, actually, I've got some of those ephemera packs off the website. And I think something like that there. Where's my glue? This is turning into so much more than I thought it was going to. I thought I was just going to do jelly prints and then come back and do something else with them later. Like that. And I would go around that with a black or a brown. Just not perfect, just to give it a bit of something. And then possibly, oh, I know what I've got. As we'll love a rub on, don't I? We'll love a rub on, don't I? English isn't good for me either. Let's see. It's just two. Let's see this one. I don't know how this, oh, I think the thing's dry now. I'm not sure how it'll show up because I've not used these ones, so I don't know if they're transparent or not. But we'll soon find out. Oh, yes. What am I thinking? I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I do. So I like the little prints. What I do want to try, though, is... Now, I keep coming back to it all the time, and I know I'm annoying, but I want it to work so bad. I want to do a image transfer. So let me just grab a bit of paper with some ink on it. And let's just try one more time with the dioxazine purple. Just before I go. I can never do it. And you never know, it might just work. It might. Everybody keep everything crossed. There's my lolly stick getting cut. So this one here is nice and grungy with some leaves. I think it'll look quite nice. Pop it on there. Has everybody got everything crossed? Let's have a look underneath. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's worked. It literally hasn't worked. There's nothing coming off there. I don't know why I can't do it. It's so annoying. I'm going to go back in, finish off with a pretty one, hopefully. I don't know why it doesn't work. I can't do it at all. A couple of times we did, actually, didn't we? A couple of times I got it to work, but then it just stopped. I'm going to try with this. It might work with somebody else's paper. Nah, I don't think it's worked on there either. Let's have a look. Nope. Nothing's working. I'm going to keep going with this one, though. I'm going to make something pretty on here. Let's go with the sap green. Yeah, random's awesome. There's never, ever a dull moment when everything's random. And if you missed me rush rooms at the beginning with the clay on, I'll show you again in just 1 second. I'm going to grab this one again. I do like this one. As much as it's on the hard lino, I do like it. There we go. Let's have that. say I like that. I do like that. And then quinacridone violet, which is very close to a pinky colour, like a pinky purple colour there. And I'm going to use, oh, what a surprise, this one. But I didn't know that was going to happen. There. And I'm going to go on to here. Turn it around, actually. And I'm going to call it a day because I'm very happy with what we've got, except for my image transfer didn't work, which I'm very sad about. Not really. I didn't think it would work. Just move these back and I can show you what we've done. Now I like that one. It's grungy, not my favourite, but we have done some really cute ones. Yeah, I like that one. That one, not so keen on, but we'll see. And these ones I absolutely love most. 99% of these, not that one. Don't like that one at all. But it can be a builder. That one I love. That one I love. All nice and simple. That one, builder again. I have got something there, but I can cover it. That one, I think that one will be pretty just left as it is. And then these two. So I think that's pretty successful. Except for the image transfer, but that I love. I love that so much. It's nice, it's cute, it's little, it's petite. All you need to do is really maybe trim the edge off if you've got any little bits. Pop round it with some ink, pop it on a card, and Bob's your uncle. Now the mushrooms. So this is one that I'm still working on. This one is strawberries. It will be when it's done. They stand up like that. They are nearly 8 inches tall. They're a nice big ornament. And this one is the bees and the ladybugs. It stands up. And then we have some of the folk arty ones. Folk arty grungy. Still need to go over this one with, I think, some gold or silver. I'm unsure. And then this one is another folk arty one. Can't fit everything in. This one here's got a rabbit on. I don't think I showed you the bottom. Something a little bit different, though, aren't they? Better than just a mushroom, a wooden mushroom with like string wrapped round them, and I didn't like them at all. And I thought, oh, but then turns out another lady in the UK has got a YouTube channel, and she's been doing the same thing. So great minds and all that jazz. I'm so pleased somebody else has had the same. We must have literally shopped on the same day. Because she came back. Well, she came back. I don't know if she came back and did it straight away. But I did. So anyway, with that, I will see you, hopefully. I'm not going to promise because lately I've been crap again. But Thursday, 7 p.m. Give us a shout if there's anything you would like us to do. I suppose I could do some of these mushrooms. We'll not be able to paint them straight away unless I do one beforehand if I get a chance. But we can see what happens. Let us know. Let us know in the comments after the video what you would like to do on Thursday. I hope you have a lovely couple of days, and thank you for keeping me company. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon. I'm going to try and catch up on the chat because you've had a lovely conversation. I will see you all Thursday. Bye for now.